So the chain of this report in Tarikh Dimashq of Ibn Asakir, volume 67, page 344. The chain goes to Zuhri to Abi Salama. قال سمعت أبا هريرة يقول ما كنا نستطيع أن نقول قال رسول الله حتى قبض عمر. قال أبو سلمة فسألته بما؟ قال كنا نخاف السياط أو ما بيده إلى ظهره. قال الذهلي. This is another chain. It goes back to Zuhri. قال عمرو أو عمر أقل الرواية عن رسول الله إلا فيما يعمل به. So this is Abu Huraira mentioning here that Umar ibn al-Khattab was against narrating the ahadith of Rasulullah. Since you follow the sunnah of your rightly guided caliph, why do you narrate ahadith? Your caliph is saying, reduce the hadith of Rasulullah to the extent that Abu Huraira, he said that they couldn't say the Messenger of Allah said until Umar passed away. And also Abu Huraira, it's recorded that Abu Huraira, Ibn Mas'ud, and Abu Mas'ud al-Ansari, they were three companions who were actually imprisoned for narrating the ahadith of Rasulullah. And they were only released after Umar ibn al-Khattab was killed. So can you explain this? Why do you not follow the sunnah of your rightly guided caliph in rejecting or at least abandoning hadith?
Umar never abandoned a hadith. Umar was very strict in his verification process. We have plenty of hadith from Umar where he narrates a hadith just fine. It was his process of verification that he was very strict on, and certain criteria that he enforced that if not met, he would punish people regardless. It's as simple as that.
MashaAllah, very good answer. So you mean Umar ibn al-Khattab was strict towards other Sahaba? Could they have lied? Do you do jarh and ta'dil of Sahabas?
It's not a matter of lying. It's a matter of a verification process. He had a very strict policy on accepting that which is narrating. In other words, if one person came, they had to bring several witnesses, or else he would consider them as a liar by default. And that is not necessarily a logical verification process. You can't ask that for every hadith narrated. And therefore, not all of the Sahaba agreed at that level of verification. Each Sahabi really had a slightly different verification process. Are there hadith reviewed? Yes, we do criticize things that the Sahaba narrate. Do the Sahaba lie? No, errors are possible, sure.
Do
But
you
lie?
do you
None of that has
accept
ever been proven.
do you accept hadith ahad from companions? Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
You do. So if one companion narrates a single report, only him, like for example, Abu Bakr, saying prophets do not leave inheritance. Only Abu Bakr had the messenger of God. Why do you not verify whether he's telling the truth or not?
Okay, you're picking on one narration. I'm not
I
going to
can
get
give
into
you
specific
others. I can give
narrations
you other
right now.
narrations. I can give you
No,
many
because
others.
I'm driving right now,
The
and I would
point
have to
is,
pull up the research. So no, but in the
you
general
you
concept,
accept
yes,
you accept
the
hadith
narration of
ahad
one
from companions.
Sahabi is suffice.
Oh, so what then is Umar investigating by beating companions?
He didn't beat anyone. There's no
Yeah, he
proof that he
did. I
beat
can
anyone.
show you the report. He beat Abu Huraira.
They're not sound narrations, Muhammad, and you know better. But in regards to verification processes, early on, there was a difference amongst the Sahaba on the level of verification, and it was settled that you can accept the narration or report of one because you can easily cross-reference what they say with similar narrations, not verbatim, but similar. So therefore, even if we call a narration a single chain, it has other chains that are saying something very similar. Take, for example, إنما الأعمال بالنيات ولكل امرئ ما نوى فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله ومن
Wait
كانت
a minute.
هجرته
Wait a
لدنيا
minute, أخي.
يصيبها.
حبيبي.
Let me
حبيبي,
finish
wait a
and then you
minute.
can speak.
Wait a minute.
Let me
I
finish
made
and
a
then you can
mistake.
speak.
Just a minute. Let me
Let
correct
me
my mistake.
finish. Okay, let me finish and then you can speak. Okay?
Go
Okay.
ahead. Finish. Please take 2 minutes so we
So,
can have a conversation.
I'm not really into a conversation with you, Rafa, but I'm simply answering these
No, no,
questions.
you don't have to
This
converse
hadith,
with me.
for example,
We are talking on
okay,
a topic.
okay, mute your mic and something, please. So this hadith is from Umar ibn al-Khattab. I do not have a verbatim another hadith stating this. However, I do have the narration of Ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, where he speaks about the intention is in the heart, and then he says, let me tell you about Muhajir ibn Qais, who made hijrah to marry a woman. And that
You are
corresponds
going off
exactly
topic,
with what
Mr.
Umar said.
Minhaji. You're going off topic.
I'm
Look at
not.
me. Look.
I'm not.
Let me just correct myself about when I said, Umar beat Abu Huraira. Actually, what Abu Huraira said, you can find this in Tazkirat al-Huffaz of al-Dhahabi, volume 1, page number 12. So this is عن أبي هريرة. أكنت تحدث في زمن عمر هكذا. He was asked عن أبي سلمة عن أبي هريرة وقلت له أكنت تحدث في زمن عمر هكذا؟ فقال لو كنت أحدث في زمن عمر مثل ما أحدثكم لضربني. This is Abu Huraira. He said, if I narrate the way I am narrating now in the time of Umar ibn al-Khattab, he would have beat me. This is what Abu Huraira is saying. You accept hadith ahad from companions. What investigation does Umar need to do against other companions? And if it is an investigation and he's not suspecting them or preventing them, then guess what? He doesn't need to actually punish anyone or threaten to punish anyone. He can simply make like a verification council, like what they did for actually compiling the Quran. So I need a clear answer. What exactly was Umar actually hiding? And this is not only Umar, even in the time of Abu Bakr, gathering hadith, born in the hadith of Rasulullah. For example, I can give you an example where Abu Bakr himself, he burnt the hadith of Rasulullah. This is in Tazkirat al-Huffaz, again of al-Dhahabi, volume 1, page number 9. Ibn Abi Mulaika said, Abu Bakr gathered the people after the death of their prophet and said, you narrate from Rasulullah a hadith that you differ on, and people after you will have deeper differences. Do not narrate anything from Rasulullah. Whoever asks you, say, between us and you is the book of Allah. Make permissible its halal and make forbidden its haram. So in other words, the same phrase in Raziyatul Khamis, which Umar ibn al-Khattab insulted the Prophet with. He said, Hasbuna kitabullah. He said, enough or sufficient for us is the book of Allah. This is Abu Bakr. He's telling the people after the death of Rasulullah, he said, don't narrate anything from Rasulullah. Hasbuna kitabullah. So please tell me, are these people not Quranists who you revere? Why are you coming here to harass the Quranists when your idols, they were actually pioneers of Quran only?
This is kind of actually hilarious hearing Muhammad Rafid act like he's a Quranist. And by the way, he
No,
probably
I am not a
considers all of
Quranist.
you
They know this. I'm
kuffar.
a Shi'i.
Quiet, it's my
I
turn,
am
Muhammad Rafid.
a proud
Muhammad,
Shi'i. على راس السطح. I am a proud Shi'i Rafidi. I am not a Quranist. He has run away. He ran away. Look at him. A Sheikh Minhaji, the Sheikh of Ahlul Sunnah, the Sheikh of the Saqifah cult. He has run away.
Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
The guy ran away yesterday, by the way. Like, I was asking him a couple of questions, pressing him on a couple of things, and then he said, I don't want to continue this. Like, he does this all the time, man. He runs away. He runs away from the Salafis. He runs away from the Shiites. He runs away from the Quranists. This guy is a jahil, man. So-called Sheikh.